Hey everybody, this is Robert Price. Let's get right into it. So I want to talk about minor chords, okay? And I'm going to make a bold statement. I believe that if you know all your minor chords and you know the different inversions, I feel like that can actually help you play fluent in any key, okay? And I'm going to show you some examples, all right? Minor chords, just if you look at it just from a standpoint of the right hand. So if I'm just playing a flat minor, okay? First of all, I should know that in all the inversions, okay? Okay? So I'm gonna be kind of all over the place in a way. So I hope you guys can kind of stay stay along or ride along with me, okay? I'm gonna do my best, of course, to break it down and try to make it as clear as possible. All right. So, you know what? I'm just going to pick a random minor chord and we're just going to talk about it, okay? So let's start in the key of D flat or C sharp. A lot of people know how to play in that key, okay? Okay? If you're in church or if you've been playing in church, you've heard something like this before. Right? Okay? I'm pretty sure you've heard that before. A 7 to the 3, and to the 6, right? But you can probably do that in C sharp, but you probably can't do it in A, right? So I'm going to show you today how you can do all of that in any key on the spot, all right? So here we go. If I'm on the 7, a lot of times if you're going to do this, you're playing a minor chord in your right hand, okay? Now, at first, just a quick side note, this could be a lesson that you may think you need to skip, but I promise you this is going to bring a lot of value. If you stick with me, watch. So here we go. To find that 7, especially this type of 7 right here, all you have to do is know a minor third from the bass note, okay? If you're on C, let's say your 7 is C, which is in C sharp, the minor third, if you're going up, is E flat, okay? So in this case, you need to know E flat minor. You need to know that E flat minor chord, okay? You need to know that in every inversion. Okay? This is why. Because for the most part, you hear it, especially in gospel music, like this. Okay? So with that being said, that right there is not root position. E flat minor, the E flat minor chord in root position is E flat, G flat, and B flat, okay? First inversion is like this. You can just look at it. And that's first inversion and second inversion. We're gonna play it in second inversion, okay? Which is B flat, E flat, and G flat, okay? All right, because that's how you usually hear it. All right, so that seems pretty simple. We've all done that. Have you heard this? I'm just gonna stay in C sharp, but what about a 3-6-2? I'm pretty sure you heard this before too. Right? Right? Did you hear that 3-6? Over that 3, I literally applied the same concept that I did over the 7, okay? When you're trying to think of passing chords, a lot of times, like if you're passing over that 3, you can say, what is a minor third away from F? If we're going up the keyboard, that is going to give you your minor chord. So if we're on F, if we're on the 3 in C sharp, so that's that F, I go a minor third away from my bass note. Now, if you don't know how to find that, you literally go a whole step and then a half step up, okay? So in F, if I'm on F, I go a whole step up from F, that gives me G, then a half step, that gives me A flat, okay? I just played the A flat minor chord, okay? That's a really good churchy passing chord, okay? And you can use that neo soul and, whatever, but I just want you guys to really get fluent with these minor chords, okay? Because I got something else I want to show you too. So here we go. Then that usually takes you to a diminished, right? Then, okay? All right? This is not really like one of my typical things. I just want to highlight this minor chord, okay? Because if you know all your minor chords, like I said, you can play pretty fluent in every key. I'm going to show you how. Have you guys heard this before? Let's say we're doing "Oh Give Thanks," right? Okay. When you get to that 2, I know you guys have heard that. You guys probably play that all the time. Well, did you know in your right hand you're playing minor chords? Okay? Okay? So, this is more of a dominant type of thing right here. When you go to that 2 like this, that's like a dominant type of feel. So, some of you guys do this. But can you do that in every key? And if the answer is no, then this is where I'm going to help you. So this is how you do it, okay? Your 2 in D flat or C sharp is that E flat, okay? The first chord that you're going to play is a minor chord, of course. But this is what you do. Before, when we was using passing chords, we said we would go a minor third up, right? From your bass note. When you're using like a dominant, if you're landing on that dominant type of chord, what you do is you go a minor third down from your bass note, okay? I hope that's not too confusing. When you're playing a dominant chord, in this case, your E flat, which is your 2, is going to be dominant. And you're trying to do this type of passing, right? Your first chord is going to be a minor third down. In this case, it's going to be C. Okay. All right. Because in the beginning of the video, we said E flat is a minor third up. So of course, what's a minor third down from E flat? C. So you remember, like I said, learn every minor chord in every inversion. Okay. So this is your C minor. Like I said, we're going to do it in second inversion, okay? So that's root position, C, E flat, and G. I'm going kind of fast. This is first inversion. And this is second inversion, okay? Now, when you find that, in this case, we got it. I usually play that, I play E flat and D flat. That's my left hand. But that little movement right there, once you find your minor third away, which is C, just take that chord 2 half steps down. Okay? And that's what's going to give you that dominant feel. Okay? So we got that C minor. If we go down a half step, now we're going to play B minor. Of course. Okay? It's that B minor, second inversion. And then we're going to land on our actual chord. Okay? All right. That's your E flat, right? That's a dominant 7 right there. But a lot of times in neo soul, like soulful music and gospel, you hear a lot of players do this. Okay? But those are minor chords. Okay? This right here, you have, this is really a B flat minor. B flat minor, B flat, D flat, and F. This is your B flat minor chord. So I'm giving you some of them right now. You're going to do that in what? Second inversion. So remember that. All right, this is root. This is first inversion. Yep. And now this is second inversion. If you guys need any help with that, I can make a video specifically for learning your inversions. All right. So that's second inversion. So this is it. Okay. Okay. So hopefully that was helpful. Okay. So let's say we need to go to A, the key of A. Okay. So let's do what we just did. Let's do a 7-3-6 in A. Let's do 3-6-2. Okay. And then when we get to the 2, we're going to do the same thing we did in C sharp. All right. All right. Now, let me see. I didn't practice this. Okay. So we're going to learn this together. All right. All right. So we need to do a 7-3-6. So I know my 7 in the key of A is going to be that A flat. Okay. What I need to do, I need to go what it is, a minor third up. So I do a whole step, then a half step. So I'm going to play a B minor chord, okay? And what inversion? Second inversion, all right? So I got root, all right? First inversion, second inversion, okay? And that's what's going to give me this right here, okay? That's where you hear a lot of people do that, okay? So it's going to get pretty easy if you practice it like this, okay? Because you'll be able to know, okay, wait a minute. Oh, I know that. I know this. I know that. All right. So that's the 7. And of course, you can do like a diminished chord over that 3. Okay. I do an A flat diminished chord. I just changed up the inversion. So just to let you guys know, inversions are important if you don't get that at this point. Okay. So okay, that's your 6. Of course, the 6 is minor, all right? But I want to highlight something else. So we just did the 7, all right? Now we need to do a 3, right? We need to do a 3, 6, 2. Well, we want to do the same thing that we did over that 7. Well, I know my 3 is what? Is that C sharp. So we're going to do the same thing, guys. What we have to do, we're going to go a minor third up, which is going to be that E. So that's the whole step, then a half step. So an E minor. And of course, we're going to do it in second inversion, all right? So that's first inversion, and this is second. So let me play it down here. All right. Right there, okay? This may seem pretty simple, but if you get this, then that's when you can kind of expound on it, okay? Right? You know, but there we go, right there. And then, of course, you can go from that 3, you know? A lot of times with these passing chords is minor to diminish to minor again, right? Because look, minor chord, diminished chord, then that's a diminished, then a minor. Okay? Okay? So this is not, I don't really have songs off the top of my head, but any song that you can think of, I'm thinking of, let's say Never Would Have Made It. If I'm playing that in the key of A, and somebody, like, let's say somebody starts singing that in the key of A, I think it's Never Would Have Made It, and you hear this, right? That 7, 3, 6, I was able to think of it really quick because I'm like, okay, I've already practiced that. I've already practiced all my minor chords, and I know that on that A flat, all I have to do is just go a minor third up and play that minor chord. All right, in second inversion. Okay, so I was able to play that little progression really quick. Okay. Okay, and that's in A. So we can go to any key. Well, so let's also do the 2. I did say I want to do the 2. So on that 2, here we go. It's B. We're still in A, right? So on the 2, I want a dominant feel. Okay. As if, like I said, we're doing O give thanks. And once you go from the 6, let me see. Right? For he is good, right? You want that dominant feel. So if I'm in A and I want to do that thing that we did in C sharp, you remember this? So we want to do that in A. So what we're going to do, since B is the bass note, remember when it comes to dominant chords, we do a minor third down, all right? So we go to that A flat, okay? We just played that A flat minor chord. What inversion you think I'm going to play it in? Second inversion, okay? All right, so there you go right there. Yeah. And my left hand, I'm just doing that. I have the root note in the 5th and the 7th because it is a dominant 7, right? So I just go ahead and outline that chord in my left hand if I'm playing with a bass player, okay? So here we go right here. Since I have that, all I have to do is I find that chord and I go 2 half steps down. And that's going to give me my dominant feel, or my dominant chord actually. So there you go right there. So if I'm saying for, he is good. So anytime you hear anybody do that, now you know, okay, all I have to do is just practice my minor chords, right? And you'll get comfortable with playing. You'll just get comfortable playing that, okay? So if your 2 is dominant, now you know you have this trick you can do that everybody already does, but at least now you know the theory behind it in this kind of simple way. All right, and this is an A. All right. All right. All right, so that's an A. Let's do one more key. Okay, we'll do one more key and then we'll be out of here. So this is a different video, a different kind of video, but I feel like it can provide a lot of value, okay? Let's go to, we can do either F or G or anything like that. Let's do G, okay? Because a lot of people know how to play in F, but you're going to take these concepts and put in any key. So it really doesn't matter. All right, let's say I want to do a 7-3-6, okay? At this point, you get the concept. My 7 is going to be that F sharp. So a minor third away from F sharp is A. Okay? So of course I find the root position of it. That's just an A minor chord. All you do is just play that A minor and play it in second inversion. That's first, second. Okay? Right there. Okay? So now in G, you should know how to do a 7-3. Of course, our 3, we do like a diminished chord over that 3, and that's the 6, okay? I'm not really breaking down all the other chords. I just want to break down these passing chords, these passing bass notes. So you have that 7. All I have to know is, okay, I can just go a minor third up. Okay? Now we're going to do our 3-6-2, okay? Let me see. So our 3 is that B, okay? So of course we go that minor third up, which is that D. So here we go. We got the D minor. We got to find the second inversion. There we go. So here we go. So since we have our passing chord over that 3, let's put it together. So if we're in G, that's the 7, 3, 6. Let's do a 3-6-2. Okay. Okay. So you see how that sounds? And I can actually come back on another video and kind of put this in certain songs. Maybe that's if you guys want. But if you're getting these concepts, man, this can really help you be pretty fluent because you will be able to play this pretty comfortable. Okay. All right. So there you go. Now, of course, on our 2, let's say we want to do a dominant on that 2. What do we do now? Instead of going a minor third up, we're going to go a minor third down. The good thing is we already know what that is because from A is F sharp because earlier, of course, we started on F sharp. So, all right. So in this case, we're going to, let's see, we're on that A. We're going to do a F sharp minor. Okay. Of course, in second inversion. All right. There you go. So if you're doing something like "Oh Give Thanks" or something like that, it's a part in there where they say for he. Let me see. I had to make sure I'm in the right key. So we got "Oh Give Thanks, for he is good." Okay. Right there. You see? So over that 2, I have that minor. Of course, what I need to do, I just need to go 2 half steps down. So I just take my chord, right? That's all I have to do. okay? And that gives me my dominant chord using minor chords, okay? So hopefully that wasn't too difficult, okay? Now I'm playing it kind of fast because I'm kind of used to doing these chords, but minor chord can really help you become fluent, okay? So let me know how you guys feel about this video, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, okay? Talk to you guys soon.